Hi everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my crafty den. So today's video is a little break from my 12 days of Christmas ornaments, and I am going to do the $5 Goodwill challenge, and this is Hillary from Old World Home. She does the $5 Goodwill challenges I think about four or five times a year. I think she does the spring challenge, the summer challenge, the fall challenge. I think she did a winter challenge. I couldn't do that one, but this is the Christmas edition. So the point of the challenge is to go into a Goodwill store or any thrift store, yard sale, any place like that, and pick up an item or items without spending more than $5 and converting them into something that you can use for decor in your home. So I went into my local thrift store and I'll show you what I got. I spent under $5. So this was 50 cents and it's just a little wicker sleigh. I think it's as cute as can be, and I plan on giving this a whole new life. So yeah, I plan on using this for a little bit of decor. And then I picked up glassware. So I picked up this bowl. It was $1. And I picked up this bowl. Both of these are round glass, like a globe-shaped bowl, and this one was $2. So $3.50 so far. And then I picked up, I found 3 of these. And these are absolutely amazing. They're huge, like almost a 2-handed goblet. So I found 3 of these, and the price isn't on them, but all their glassware, just their glassware, is 50 cents each. So 50 cents for each of these. So what am I at? $3.50 for $4.50, and then this candlestick was $5. So this is $3, 2 for the large one, 1 for the small one. I am going to make myself a snowman, a decorative snowman. So I'm going to put these pieces together like this and decorate them and turn them into a snowman. And I'm just going to paint this. I'm going to paint it all out white, a nice creamy white color. And then I may put a little bit of trim color around the top of the sleigh. I'm not sure. But I'm going to just do this, and then I'm going to fill this up with pine cones. And that's all I'm going to do with that. So for today's project, my $5 Goodwill challenge project is going to be this today. So let me go, these are filthy, so let me go and wash them and dry them really good and get the price tags off them, and I'll come back and I'll fix them up and show you what they're going to look like. So I washed them up, I took the tags off of them, the price tags, and these are really gorgeous. This is a beautiful globe bowl. This one is just really gorgeous, and it's got some really thick glass in it. This glass is, I bet you this glass is almost a 1/4 of an inch thick. I have no idea what this bowl was from, but it makes this heavy, and that's good because this is the bottom. And then this is a regular fish bowl one, and I'm going to put it onto the top, and just look how nicely they fit together because the one is just a tiny bit smaller than the other. So I've got my glue gun heating up. And I've got some recycled pieces of greenery. These just look like little pine twigs. I recycled these from an old wreath. And I'm going to put them in. Let me see, I want to bend this. I'm going to bend them so that I can glue them down. But I want them so that they're not going to stick up above the top of the glass, because the top going on will just push them over. So let's see how far I have to do that. So I am just going to hot glue these in there. So I'm going to do that to make sure that they don't move. I'm going to make sure I get a goodly amount of hot glue on these. So I'm just going to put that one down like that. Okay, let's get you standing up here, right? It takes just a minute for that to sit down in there. So let's see if I can get this down. I'm going to use this pencil. Get it in there. So that's standing up. I'm going to get this piece down there. And I'll show you what I did. I just put glue all the way along here. But see how it melts? My hot glue gun is so hot, it melts the greenery. And that's down there. I'm just going to use this eraser to make sure that it's down good. So a lot of people are putting really big sprigs in here, and other people are doing whole little village scenes, animals, decorated Christmas trees, all kinds of things in here. I want mine to be simple, and I want to be able to look at it from all around. So I don't want a scene that necessarily goes on the front. So I'm going to try this nice big pine cone. Get the glue on that. Ouch. That's really hot if you burn yourself. I've already done it once. Okay, let me get this in there. So that's all I want. I want greenery and a pine cone. I want that maybe to be on a little bit of an angle like that. So let's see, before I put the glue on the next one and try to burn myself again. Yes, I'm going to hold that back when I do it. So once again, this one will be better, I think. Learn by your mistakes, right? I'm going to hold this back this time. There. So I just don't want them to move around. So I'm going to do the same thing in the top bowl so that I can see, like, no matter which way I walk around this, I can see. And it'll all be pretty much the same. So I'm going to set that one there. And I've got some smaller bits. I've got two that are attached together, and they're smaller, and they'll fit in here a little bit better. So what I'm going to do with these is take them like this. Make a nice flat section. And I'm just going to glue them down. There. And once again, if you can hear that in the background, I'm not breaking any copyright rules. My husband writes his own music, and that's what he's doing right now. He's out there playing one of his old songs. So if there's not hockey on, he's generally playing something on the guitar. So I want some smaller pine cones for this. So I have a couple of these ones here that I just cut off of a pick from the Dollar Tree. I cut the stem instead of pulling it out, just so that it'd be up off the bottom a teeny tiny bit. These are smaller, so as much won't show up out of the snow. So I'm going to hot glue on there, just on the little stem. Just hold that in place for a minute. And there I have a couple in there. Get all these out of here. So I have a circle. I'm going to get some card or some burlap is what I need. And I need it to fit this. And I bought this at Halloween. I actually bought 2 bundles of this at Halloween because this is really good burlap. And I think because it's 5 inches... Yay, it's 5 inches, so it'll fit that. So what I'm going to do is cut 2 pieces. I'm going to cut one piece, and then I'm going to cut another piece, just like this, because you can't work with this big roll. I still haven't found my other scissors. If anybody's been watching, a couple of days ago, I lost my good scissors, and I haven't been able to find them anywhere. I have no idea. This is going to show through here is exactly what I thought was going to happen. I am going to make it a little bit thicker and a little more durable by covering both sides of it with a little piece of this cardboard. And it's just the back of an old paper pad. And if I put this color down, it's going to match this really well. So the burlap will be fine. So all I'm going to do is glue this to this with my Tombow glue. It dries really fast and it goes on here really thin. So squeeze a little out, get it going. And I can spread it over the whole hat and glue it on really good. So that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. So I'm going to stick this down like this. And then I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to glue this side. I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to do the same thing. I'll be right back. So I've got that glued. Now I added a couple of extra layers on both sides. So there's like the heavy cardstock in the middle and a couple of that card backing from that paper pad. So I've got that glued down there really well. And I have to wait for that glue to set up a little bit. And I'm thinking that's probably a good way to just glue this down here too. Just put it down and trim it out. So I'll show, and this is exactly how I did it with the paper. So I put this down and I just started going around like this. And then made sure that I had a goodly amount around the edge. Just like this. I love this Tombow glue for that little spreader that they have on it. I think that's just so amazing. It works so well for paper things. And this is a good tacky glue, so I hope this will stick with it. I'm not sure. So I'm going to just lay this down on here so that it goes to both edges. It'll fit all the way across if I just push, and then I'm going to push this down like that. And I think that's going to work. I'm going to glue the other side, and then I'm going to put something heavy on top of it for about 5 minutes. I just think that's the thing to do. I think it's the thing to do. So if anybody hasn't seen Hillary's Old World Home challenge, and her channel's name is Old World Home. Her name is Hillary. She is a doll, an absolute doll. And she does vlog style video. I'm going to leave a link below to the playlist. The playlist is on her channel. So I'm going to add my video to her channel. Go over there when you're done watching mine. Click the playlist link below. Go over there. Check out her channel first. And yeah, she sends people my way by doing these challenges and letting people enter. I enter her challenge and then people find my channel through her. If you haven't seen her channel, then I'm delighted to be able to send you over there to see her channel. So go check her out, please. Give her a little bit of love for sure. And I'm going to let this set up and dry for about 5 minutes. And then I'm going to put these pieces together and put some finishing touches on it. And then I will be back. I said that wrong. I am going to let this dry up for a bit. I'm going to put some weight on it. I think that's what I need to do. I really do. So I think I need to put some weight on this. So I'm going to put some weight on it. I'm going to let it dry for a couple minutes before I play around with it because I don't want it to fall back apart again. And I'm going to come back and then I'll put some finishing touches on this and finish putting the hat together. And I'll show you what it looks like. I can tell already that I'm loving it. So I'll be right back. So I'm at this point. This is dry. It was dry enough that I could cut it without the stickiness bothering my scissors, so I've trimmed it out. It looks much better, I think, with that craft colored paper underneath it. Now I'm wondering about this rim right here. I have, let me see, I have some beads, these really cute little beads, and I'm wondering what they'd be like glued on the outside edge of this. I think they'd look really nice there, and I'm wondering if I can do that. So let me see. It'll definitely have to be hot glue, because I don't think I can do it any other way. Oh, I need a little bit of a glue stick here. If I can get enough out to stick on that so I can stick it in there. There. See if I can do this. So lots of strings coming off of here. And I'm gonna try see if I can push that one back and then cut this. So I need my scissors. Cut that right there. Oops. Let's cut and then line it up. And then pull all these little strings off of here. But yeah, I like that. I think that's gonna look good. I'm gonna put that over here before I burn myself again. This glue gun is like dangerous. Really dangerous. And keep the rest of those pearls because, yeah, see, you never know when they're going to come in handy, eh? So get some of these glue strings off of here. That's a good way to finish that edge. Now I've decided that I'm going to put this on first because I want to be able to hold this down really, really good and make that fit tight. So I'm not going to push on the top of the hat. I don't want to screw the hat up. So I'm going to put the brim on first. Let's see here. I'm going to really clean this off good. And then I'm going to unplug it because it's an awful stretch to my table when it's plugged in. And that's sometimes how I make mistakes. I don't have good strength in my hands because of my arthritis. I'm determined I'm going to craft anyway, and sometimes it's just really hard when you're doing these things that you have to squeeze hard, like the there. I'm going to push that down. Yeah, it's just with no strength, like this doesn't work really good. So with no strength like that, it makes it kind of difficult to, there. I think I want the scarf. All this isn't on here yet. So all that, I put it on there just to see if I had the right length. So I've taken one of the buffalo check scarves. I got them at the Dollar Tree. They're really cheap little scarves. So I've just cut a length that's, a 1.5 blocks wide. I've clipped the ends with my scissors. And I've made a little scarf. So I'm trying to figure out, how do I want this to go on here? I think I want it this way. And then I don't want it to hang down a long way, but I think I just want this to go up here and come over. Okay, I'm going to tie it like this, just like that. And then I'm just going to take this. That can go out that way. I just want this to be there. So I'm just going to put just a dot on there. I have a hard time with this glue gun, don't I? There. And this is going to hang down here like this. So, and I think, where do I want the hat to go? I think I want the hat. I put this jar on here so it was tipped just a teeny tiny bit. I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut it off the top there. And I'm going to put it there, just like that. So with this, I needed to let my hot glue cool down a little bit because there. And with that little bit of trim on the top hat part, it's absolutely perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that's it. That's my, let me move this out of the way. Now this is my $5 Goodwill challenge, and it actually did only cost me under $5 even to add all the other stuff. So if you figure out a bag of that's $1, I used less than half. I paid $3 for the 2 glass jars. I used a tiny little piece off of a $1 scarf, and I used a $1 hat. So let me see. I used part of a $1 hat. So I used 2, 3, 4. And if I add all that stuff up there together, it might be $1. So considering I'm doing this in Canada too, pretty good, I think, to get that for $5 or under. And I really can't count some of this because it, there. Isn't it cute? It's absolutely adorable. Just adorable. I love it. I'm going to go out and I'm going to put it on top of my china cabinet. I just try to put some of my DIY pieces there. I'm thinking I need something else. I'm thinking I need something right at the top where I cut that off, but I'm not sure what to put there. I'm wondering, because there's a little bell here, it looks like there's one missing from there, but I think I can use another little bell. Yes. I just want to put something there to cover over that little bit of a hole. I'm going to put this right on here. And I'm going to just shove it really good right down in that hole and hold it for a minute. And I'm done. I always have to go back and add another little touch. So my vacuum cleaner is in the corner of my craft room, but this is what it looks like. It goes down like this. And I like it. So if you like this, don't forget to go and watch the rest of the DIYs on the $5 challenge. Over on Hillary's channel, there's a playlist. I'll link the playlist below, as well as the description to just her channel. I do hope you go and check it out. I really, really do, because it's an amazing channel. So bye for now, everybody. If you're not already a subscriber and you would like to see more of what I'm doing, please hit the subscribe button so that you can come back, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a great day, everyone.